Good evening and welcome to Austin, Texas for round number one of the 2009 Cabela Cup Championship Series. I'm Wanda Mike Whiteley.
And I'm Wesley Page.
And we're both, I can tell you, we're both really excited to be here tonight.
Oh, super excited.
Wes, this is going to be a heck of a kickoff to start off the season. Both of these teams evenly matched, I think, tonight.
I do too. You know, you and I were talking about this beforehand, and with the Putas del Fuego and the Cherry Bombs tonight, I just think one team's a little bit more athletic, and I think one team's got a little bit more of a chip on its shoulder from last season.
Well, that's got to be the Cherry Bombs. You are correct there because they do have a little bit more depth. They were probably the only team in the league that did not lose that many players and did not take that many players in the draft. They've got more veterans than any other team in the league, and boy, did that sting losing the playoffs last year and not being invited to the championship.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the teams, Mike. The Putas this year are very young. A lot of new skaters on there. They've got great defense, but they don't really have anybody that's going to score you a whole lot of points on jams.
No, they lost their big point scorers, and you know the Putas are definitely going to miss Cholo really badly. So we'll see what they've been working on in the offseason. They had some of the best picks out of the entire draft. So, I mean, I'm excited to see the new talent we have out here tonight and what's going to happen.
Well, and then you've got the Cherry Bombs on the other side. Now, I think this team is one of the most well-balanced teams that we've seen here. You've got a great balance of defense, but you've got some great scorers with Rocky Casbah and now a healthy Cater Dye.
Oh, sure. So you got the blockers in the middle to assist their own skaters through. But the key to the Cherry Bombs is they've got the ones that are going to put the points on the board. I mean, you got Rocky Casbah, Lucy Cannon is skating.
Great young skater.
Oh,
yeah.
The other night at practice, she was on fire. She looked really good. And, you know, she's done with school. She's a lot more focused this year. I'm looking at number 1812 over there, Lucy Cannon, to put a lot of points on the board tonight. I think she's got a score to settle.
Yeah. Now, Mike, when we break down keys to winning tonight, what do the Putas got to do to be able to win this bout?
Their defense has got to be solid. They've got to shut down the point scoring ability that the Cherry Bombs have. Face it, the Cherry Bombs have the highest point scorer in the league with Rocky Casbah and, you know, several others that are going to be just as dangerous. Their key to even staying in this thing is to come up with a defense. They'll do it. You got Jalapeno that's been voted best blocker several years in a row. She's the mainstay. She's the old veteran of the Putas del Fuego. So she's, you know, you got to think that they've been rallying around the defense and working on this. So as long as their defense stays intact, they'll be able to hold the Cherry Bombs. The Cherry Bombs don't have that good of a defense, so if they have any point scoring ability whatsoever, then they'll be right in there.
Well, Mike, I got to completely agree with what you just said. I mean, I get worried for the Putas if they get down early. And, you know, and what the Putas have going for them is they've got a defense, like you said, that can keep them in the game early. If they come out and get 15 points down in the first quarter, I'm really worried about the Putas coming from a hole like that.
Come back from that, you know, and they're an emotional team. They're probably one of the most emotional teams that we have in the league and everything. I don't know if that Hispanic thing has anything to do with it or not, but it's going to be critical for them to stay even with them from the very get-go.
Now, keys to the Cherry Bombs winning, Mike, I think it's just like you said, they've got to go out there and prove they've got defense. I've always been a little bit confused about the Cherry Bombs because it seems like they have the players defensively, but oftentimes it doesn't seem like they're executing as well as they could.
No, they've never congealed as a single unit like a lot of the other teams have. The Holy Rollers, one of the keys to their success over the last few years is they've never had any of the standout players like the Cherry Bombs have, but they've congealed as a single unit and work together. This will be a good test to see if the Cherry Bombs can finally put it all together to see what it has to take to go to the championship.
Well, and then next we're going to talk about key players, and I think that goes right into what you were saying because the Cherry Bombs, I think they're playing more than about tonight. I think they've got to prove that they can play in this league at a high level and finally get to that Cabela Cup championship. One of the people that I'm real excited about for the Cherry Bombs, and if you needed anybody to take you to the next level, is the return of Cherry Chainsaw. That's exciting, Mike.
Let's see, and this is, she was most feared. She was best blocker. It was either her or Jalapeno in the league for years. The return of Cherry Chainsaw is going to light a fire on the defense of the Cherry Bombs for sure.
Yeah, it almost kind of gives you that feeling Like when Michael Jordan came back and played for the Wizards, you know?
Who's Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, it's just you got that old legend that returns. You know, it's the prodigal daughter has returned to the Cherry Bombs. And I get very excited because it's just that one player, almost that Brett Favre-esque player, you know, that can come back and really give a team a lot of confidence and really make them think they can win. And I think that's what's been missing from the Cherry Bombs. Now, to boot, they've lost Veruca Salt. No team can lose a skater that good and not have it affect them somehow.
She was a complete team player. I mean, she would put points on the board, but she was also, she could pivot, she could block. I mean, she did everything, but she had so much experience, starting from day one with us here at TXRD and everything. So that's going to be a big hole on the Cherry Bombs whole outlook.
Now, the web people out there are going to think we're turning this into the Cherry Bomb show. So I got to say, what player do you think is going to make a huge difference tonight for the Putas del Fuego?
Man, I think Heine Dancer is going to come up. She looked really good in practice the other night. I was really impressed with her last year. I think she's going to be one of the return skaters that's going to make a huge difference in the Putas del Fuego this year. And I don't know, it's kind of a crapshoot. It's kind of a wait and see who really steps it up this year. Crybaby's looking really good right now.
That's who I was going to mention, Mike, yeah.
She's shown an entire new confidence in her second year skating. She's no longer a rookie. I think she's going to be putting a lot of points on the board as well.
Well, you talk about Crybaby, and, you know, that's who I was going to talk about for the Putas. She looks a little more athletic this year. You know, she may have been skating a few more laps in the offseason than some of the other skaters, and it's just kind of like you said, Mike, there's a different energy. There's a different confidence right there.
Yeah, they're like the second-year skaters have stepped it up a notch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've got to ask you the golden question, Mike.
Right.
Do you have any predictions?
I always hate to go out on a limb, but I'm going to say Cherry Bombs by 5.
Cherry Bombs by 5. I'm going to have to agree with you, but I'm going to think it's going to be more like 15. You got a young group here in the Putas, and I think that they're going to be very good, but I just don't think they're in the same place right now that the Cherry Bombs are, and I think the Cherry Bombs have got something to prove. And let me tell you, Mike, if Cherry Chainsaw was on my team, I wouldn't want to lose by any. I wouldn't want to win by anything less than 15.
True. All right, well, that kind of wraps it up for us right here. We'll be up with the first band here in just a few minutes, and we'll see you in just a little while.
All right, we are ready to rock and roll and get underway right here to bring out the first team of the evening. To start off the 2009 Cabela Cup Championship Series, ladies and gentlemen, señores y señoras, los hermanos y hermanas, gatos y perros, Las Putas del Fuego! Se presenta Las Putas del Fuego hasta Las Flamers. El capitán de Las Putas del Fuego es a 5'3" Maya Mayhem. El co-capitán de Las Putas del Fuego, Chicle 23. La nación de la más México en la Unión de Las Putas del Fuego. 3 pounds, 3 ounces, Cry Baby! The pura de más pueblo que cualquier tequila, 750 milliliters, Ava, Patrón. Más que grande tu cabeza, 44 de Tits McGee. En ese tour del mundo, 62, Joe Anthrax. 445, 1 más $7. Death Valerie. Un moretón en el corazón, CC21. Liddy Blues. Se pasa 1, princesa para las Putas del Fuego. 0 centavos, la princesa. Te bailar en tu cara, en tu hacer. Tutu Honey Dancer. La que tiene más tiempo en el equipo, en las mejor bloques de las Putas del Fuego en el Chile Pekín. ¡Ale Peño! En los alternativos en esta noche es el Lady Libertine. En las semanas, Coca China en Barbérica, en el jefe de las Putas del Fuego, la muerta, los hermanos y hermanas, las Putas del Fuego. And now, making it to the runoffs last year to the playoffs, all the way, trying to make it all the way to the championship this year. The home team for tonight's bout. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cherry Bombs!
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, to the Cherry Bombs!
Clearly tonight is your captain, this point-scoring machine. You know her, number 1982, and your Cherry Bombs captain, Rocky Kasbah. Daisy may hurt, Daisy may score. Number 67 is your co-captain of the Cherry Bombs, Daisy may damage. She'll ask for the check, leave and break your heart. Number T for 2, Dale Dash. Another keeps a good girl down, not even broken bones. Number 1054, Kate or Die. Making her triumphant return, number 13, Cherry Chainsaw. Currently serving probation in 4 states, number 187, Honey Homicide. Boom, you dropped a bomb on me, number 1812, Lucy Kerr. From the House of the Rising Sun, number 2012, Donna destruction. They've come to snuff the rooster. Number 314, Allison James. The deadliest element on the periodic table, number 33 and a third, polyurethane. Stay out of her crosshairs, number M16, Candy Sniper. To the extreme, she rocks a mic like a candle. Number 4, Rice Baby. Your favorite from every jungle's outhouse, number 0, Ape Shin. Your manager tonight, roller derby legend, number 77, Ginger Scraps. And making her head coaching debut, Veruca Hassan.
Our referees for this evening's bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cherry Bomb.
And real quick, we're going to give you a little short demonstration of what roller derby actually is right here. First off, the pack is led off by a pivot. The pivots have a stripe on their helmet. Each team has one pivot up front. There's 3 blockers in the middle from each team. And of course, the ones that they have 3 blockers in the middle, 1 pivot up from front from each team, and 1 jammer in the back. You'll see both the referees down there, the point referees, 1 for each team. They'll blow whistles to let loose the pack. And then shortly thereafter, they'll blow a second whistle to let the jammers loose. Now the jammers must come all the way through the pack.
And Mike, the jammers are the only ones that can score points. They do not do so the first time through the pack, but once they make it through once, they will score 1 point for each opposing player that they pass the second time through.
That's right. The jammers must stay above the white line. The referees showing the jammer in the lead. The lead jammer will have his hand in the air pointing at that jammer. If that jammer steps below the white line, they will lose their lead jam status. And once again, when they reach the back of the pack, they will receive 1 point for every opposing team player they pass. They will call off the jam by placing their hands on their hips, and the officials will show us how many points each jammer scored that jam. Well, there you have a nutshell of the roller derby right here tonight, trying to retain some sort of order. Our head referee, Miss D. Toxin.
All right, our penalty ref tonight, Sergeant Swagger.
Our point refs tonight, Miss Penaltina and York Hunt.
And of course, our line refs tonight, Son of Sam and that guy.
On the scoreboard, El Patron, actually that's El Pelon, and Jeff Israelson. And of course, our statisticians tonight are Renee Baum, Mona Littlemore, Cindra D, and Piranha. At this time, I'd like to welcome Miss Akina Adderley up to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's sunset's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's roll. All right, now we gave you a little bit of rundown. You know what's going on. We got a lot of first-time people here to the roller derby tonight, Wes, and I got to tell you, this is going to be a bar-burner night. The Cherry Bombs definitely have a score to settle with the end of last season, and the Putas have got a lot to show.
Well, the Cherry Bombs, Mike, have got to set an identity for themselves. They've got to come out here tonight and prove that they're one of the elite teams in TXRD.
Looks like Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs, and looks like Chicle there jamming for Las Putas del Fuego.
Now, Mike.
Whoa, losing the wheel right there. That's giving Rocky the lead jam status.
Now, Mike, can I call Chicle the artist formerly known as Evil Stellator?
I could say that. You could say that, yeah. Chicle is Evil Stellator is gone forever, and in her place, Chicle is taken over. Then Rocky Casbah in the back of the pack looking to score some points. She's got a wall of Putas right there in front of her. She's trying to get through right there. She's going down below, trying it up again high. Maya Mayhem on the pivot right there, trying to keep her out of points. And she falls off the jam. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs, 3 points for Las Putas del Fuego, and we are underway, Wes.
Mike, this is exactly what we talked about. The Putas del Fuego can't get down early in the bout. They didn't right there. They answered with 3 points. I'm impressed with how the Putas handled that.
That's right. They were right in there. It looked like they had a bobble there very first. This time, it looks like TXRD is going to be jamming for the Cherry Bombs, and a rookie jammer this time, La Princesa. La Princesa actually is the sister of Chicle. And this is her first official jam as a rookie. And look at her going around on the high side. She is working it. This princess knows how to skate. She's got a wall of Cherry Bombs trying to get squeezed. Oh, going down hard right there. All the way really getting to the back of the pack. She's going to have to start all over once again. No lead jammer. Both skaters have gone below the white line on this one. It's going to go to the time clock. I don't think anybody's going to get out of the pack.
She looked really good, Mike, but you got to say on that fall right there, welcome to TXRD, rookie.
That's right, boy. She came out with both barrels blazing there. And TXRD, who was 1 year ago today, had that catastrophic humerus break right here, flying into the rail, breaking her arm, getting toted off, and is back skating with us once again. And we're out of time. That jam, a 0-point score for the Putas del Fuego, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, I can comfortably say right now, La Princesa is here, and she looks pretty good.
Oh, my Lord. For her first jam, she definitely was not intimidated whatsoever. And she's all over the jam sheet here. She's going to be jamming and blocking back and forth almost every jam set. So they're going to be working her hard. I missed a lot of the practices during the off season, and apparently she's to be put into the rotation that frequently. She's looking good.
She is for real.
Rocky Casbah jamming for the Cherry Bombs. That's Chicle once again out in front. Number 23. Rocky Casbah both looking for a way. Chicle so far in the lead. They're coming back in the pack into point scoring position. Chicle is your lead jammer. Rocky Casbah going down and gone off the jam. 1 point for Las Putas del Fuego. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. We've got a new lead. 4 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, right now, Mike, what I'm seeing from the Putas del Fuego is 2 times they've been able to control Rocky Casbah. Right there, and Honey Homicide could not block one of the people that she trained in training. It looks like the student has become the master.
Oh, that's got a sting right now as the pack is off and rolling. Here come your jammers. Heidi Dancer and Lucy Cannon. Heidi Dancer, yet another wardrobe change for us this time. Lucy Cannon finishing up her degree last fall. Being able to devote more attention as the skaters are going down left and right. Polyurethane and Tits McGee both polishing the masonite there. And Heidi Dancer out in front. Her lead jammer, however, is Lucy Cannon there, side by side, nose to tail. And they come in a point scoring position. 15 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure how many points. This one's going to be a drag race into the back of the pack. The back of the block is slowing down, looking for their arrival. Lucy on the high side calling it off. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs. We've got a barn burner here, Wes.
I got to tell you, that's a skater that I'm really excited about, is Lucy Cannon. If I wasn't mistaken, I saw a little bit of smarty pants in that sideways skate right up there by the rail. That was a great jam by Lucy Cannon, where points in this bout are going to come at a premium.
Well, it looks like it. I mean, they are nickel and diming this one. 4 points each. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The officials are confirmed down here, and we got a little laundry on the track. Miss Detoxin.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 33 1/3 polyurethane for an illegal block.
So what you guys think about the first bout of the season? Oh, yes! It is on! I'm gonna spin. This might be a little different. Hang tight, people. It's a learning lesson for all of us. Here we go. Oh, wait, shit, that's a oh. Oops, sorry. I didn't say the F one, though.
We got you, Mighty.
Oh, gosh, I don't know where my rope is. Somebody find the tug-of-war rope, please. Anybody? Shoot. Oh, no, so we don't have a tug-of-war rope? Oh, everybody, can we get a boo? Boo. All right, fine. All right, this last minute, I'll do Spank Alley for y'all. Since we're giving it up, I'll run through Spank Alley when it lands on tug-of-war, okay? Yeah! Yeah! I'm gonna keep it real! Oh, here we go. Damn. Oh. Again. All right, relay race. This is a brand new thing here, people. All right, here we go. I have no idea what it's even gonna come out like. Let's give it up for the relay race.
All right, this is a new penalty for 2009.
I have no idea how this goes, but I can kind of figure it out.
This is a point loss penalty for the Cherry Bombs. And just like in the Olympics, this will be a...
This is the first time this has ever been seen.
That's right, first time ever seen.
This is a new thing. Brand spanking new. Are you guys ready for it over here?
Both teams have to put up and have to complete.
Are you guys ready? Hello? Hello?
Both teams will have an exchange of the baton, and the Cherry Bombs will stake it losing 1 point in this 2-lap relay race.
And here come the relay.
Clean exchange. Polyurethane out in front. She could save that point. That's Valerie trying to take a point away. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 3 skaters. It's up to Maya Mayhem to take a point away from the Cherry Bombs, and looks like Lucy Cannon is going to save that point.
Wow! Yeah! Yeah! So what you guys think about that? Was that all right? Yeah? All right, let's go. Back to you, boys.
All right, 4.5 minutes remaining in the first period. 4 points for Las Putas del Fuego, 4 points for the Cherry Bombs. The pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers. La Princesa jamming for Las Putas del Fuego, and Rice Rice Baby for the Cherry Bombs.
Yeah.
And La Princesa is your lead jammer. Rice Rice Baby, another rookie skater for the Cherry Bombs. Been picked up in the draft back in the 1st of December. And she is taking her knocks there, trying to get through the pack. And meanwhile, La Princesa getting a little bit of help there from her sister. Oh! Big chip check off of Honey Holliside. Saying that one's for you. 1 point for Las Putas del Fuego, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
It's going to take La Princesa a couple of bouts, Mike, to get up to game speed. We all know how these teams practice, but when you get to a bout, it's a different speed than she's probably used to. This being her first bout, but I'm not too worried about her. She looks good out there when she can get up to game speed.
Well, without that, I mean, she's coming out with a foot down on the right side there, but she's going to have to learn the ins and outs. Get the team to start looking back for her. I don't think they expected her to be out that soon, and we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 187, Honey Homicide for a high block.
187 on that. Ha! I didn't say it. Come on, honey. You ready? Here we go. I'm going to change it a little bit so it won't. Okay, let's do this. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Dang, y'all are so quiet. I said dang. Oh, no, I don't want to relay race again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do something good. Come on, come on, come on. Long jump, hey! All right, you guys, this is exactly what I just said. It is the long jump. So figure it out and enjoy. Yay, roller derby.
Well, once again, the Cherry Bombs at stake at losing a point. They're putting in Lucy Cannon, so now they're going to be at stake of losing 2 points.
Great jump, Mike.
That was a good jump. Anytime you substitute, apparently she had a foot fault.
Oh, bad.
She went over the white line. She is disqualified, and the Putas del Fuego automatically win.
All right, you guys. Let's hear it for these girls when they're coming around. Make some noise.
Miss Honey Dancer, classically trained ballet dancer, as you can see by her moves. She still must complete the long jump without stepping over the line. And if she does that, then since it was a football for the Cherry Bombs.
Oh, she made it, folks. That was righteous.
The Putas del Fuego will take 2 points away from the Cherry Bombs.
That one's going to hurt, Mike.
Anytime you substitute a skater, you risk of losing 2 points instead of a single point on the point loss penalty. So, Cherry Bombs 2, Las Putas del Fuego 5, with 3.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Whoa! Up there. Gator Die and Honey Dancer making it clear of the pilot there in the first turn. It looks like Lucy Cannon get a little bit handsy there as she is all over the place using that hip check to her advantage. And now looking around the point scoring position, under 30 seconds left in this jam. Honey Dancer falling Cadillac. Oh, hard into the rail right there. Honey Dancer looking for a full jam and calls it off. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs. 4 points for Las Putas del Fuego.
I have got to tell you, Mike, this team right now is figuring out a way to score. The Putas are already great defensively, but when you can come out and score like they've been scoring, they can win this bout.
And we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 3 pounds, 3 ounces, Crybaby for an illegal block.
Oh, we got a rowdy crowd tonight, guys. Yeah. Don't throw anything back. All right, here we go. All right, that's enough water. Tug of war. That means you get out of it and I have to get in it. Hold on. I'm going to change it because we don't have the tug of war thing. So we're going to do Spank-Alley with me. Ready? Yay!
Don't throw me into that briar patch.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
All right, well, the Putas del Fuego save the point. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter there. Crybaby paying out the first penalty for Las Putas del Fuego.
Boy, Mike, did you think it would be a score of 9-3 with only 3 minutes left in the first quarter? The Putas del Fuego have really come out here with a great game plan, and you got Morta over there on the bench, and you got Veruca Sold over there on the bench. Those are 2 great minds, along with Ginger Scraps, to get this team ready to go and a good strategy to beat the Cherry Bombs.
Oh, sure.
Rocky Casbah on the rail. Doesn't like what she's seeing.
You know, I thought it was only the captains that could talk to the officials, but Mighty, are you official? She's a Barzano, I think she said, and we're underway with 3 minutes remaining in this period. Once again, it's going to be Chicle and Rocky Casbah. Well, Honey Homicide getting taken down there. I don't know if that's paybacks for that block on her sister or not, but Chicle is out in front, and Chicle's your lead jammer. Rocky Casbah tightening up, and she is right in her back pocket right there. And that one's called off. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. Well, we've got emptying the bench there, both of them. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs in that last jam.
Little bit of extracurricular activity down there. Mike, I want to give a shout out to our SROs in the house tonight. A lot of people here tonight, standing room only.
That's right, we are sold out in the Thunderdome tonight. We'd like to welcome some of our sisters in from El Paso. Sun City Roller Derby having their first bout next weekend. Lucy Cannon and Maya Mayhem, your jammers. Maya Mayhem working right through the rim. Lucy Cannon is out in front. She put a wheel down below the white line. She will not be the lead jammer. Maya Mayhem being squeezed right there and is free of the pack. With 30 seconds remaining, Lucy Cannon's looking to even this one up. And we call it off. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. That was quite a defensive move there.
Yeah, Maya Mayhem, Mike, the new capo this year for the Putas del Fuego. Great offensive strategy right there to call off the jam before the Cherry Bombs could get back up there to the pack.
Even though Lucy Cannon was out in front, Maya Mayhem had the lead jam status once she broke free of the pack. Therefore, she could call off the jam, denying any points for the Cherry Bombs. And boy, both these teams are thinking on their feet here.
Well, Mike, you talk about Maya Mayhem, the new captain of the Putas del Fuego this year, looking good so far.
Well, Honey Homicide is in the pivot up there, along with Chicle. And Death Valley, it's kind of taunting on Rocky Casbah early there and taking himself out. Rocky now taking down, going down to half the pack and half the Putas. So Rocky's almost up and rolling before she even hits the Masonite there.
Wow!
Rocky Casbah breaks free of the pack. 30 seconds remaining in this jam. Rocky Casbah looking to put some points on the board for the Cherry Bombs coming in the point scoring position. The clock ticking down.
There she goes, Mike.
And calls it off. A full jam. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
That's an offensive player right there, Mike. Your team needs a lot of points. Who do you call on? The points machine, Rocky Casbah.
0 points for the Putas del Fuego and the Cherry Bombs. Now trailing by 1 point. 9 points for the Putas del Fuego. 8 points for the Cherry Bombs. We've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 3 pounds, 3 ounces, Crybaby for pushing.
This is Crybaby's second minor penalty.
Crybaby, quit causing trouble. You guys ready? Here we go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh yeah, 2-lap duo. All right, when I used to skate, this was my favorite thing to do. This is called the 2-lap no holds bar duel, all right? So this is a fight to the finish. All right, ladies, show us what you got. You guys give it up for these women. I almost said the B word. I am uncontrollable. Let's hear it, people!
This is a no holds barred 2-lap duel.
Yeah! 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 Who's it gonna be? Come on, fight! Y'all are hugging!
No biting.
Yes,
I think Rocky is ticklish there, and I think he's heel there if it could be. No holds barred 2-lap duel.
They've got a crawl to the finish.
Who was it? Who
What was that? Oh, the Cherry Bombs take it. This is going to tie up the score, taking 1 point away from Las Putas del Fuego.
Now, Mike, was that 2-lap duel or was that push cart?
No holds barred is what it says in the rules. So I think that was the no holds barred 2-lap duel. Pack is off and running with the last jam of the first quarter.
La Princesa again, Mike.
And it looks like Daisy May damaged La Princesa in this one. La Princesa getting attacked early on by Lucy Cannon. Daisy May taking herself out into the rail there. Lucy Cannon trying to get Daisy May back up in the back with a whip right there. La Princesa is still working away on the high side with a whip off a jalapeno, showing why she is one of the best pivots in the league. Also, polyurethane not letting her body, showing why she is talented in the pivot area. Woo! Sweet move by La Princesa there.
That's not a bad move for a rookie, Mike. Whoa!
And we are out of time in that jam. As Death Valerie taking that a little bit of aggression there on Lucy Cannon. Scores tied up 1 point for Las Putas del Fuego, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, the standing room only has gotten a great show tonight.
Was that 1 point and 1 point? One for Las Putas del Fuego, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs as we finish out the first quarter. 9 points for Las Putas del Fuego.
And 8 points for the Cherry Bombs.
We'd like to bring Miss Cheryl Simpson up here from the Pasta Company.
It is an honor to bring Cheryl up here.
Where's your ad?
Listen up, people. This is important. Before you spend all your money on beer and whiskey, we got something special here tonight that you need to know about. Of course, you all know Cherry Chainsaw, TXRD. No, take that back. Roller Derby legend Cherry Chainsaw is back tonight. So to celebrate that, we got another Austin legend involved, Karen Slafter, who's over there at the VIP table, to design some artwork for a special t-shirt that's on sale tonight over at the merch booth. Now, what's really special about this is that all the proceeds from this are going to go to help out our good friend Houston. So get after it, people. This is
Houston, stand up real quick. I know we're going to embarrass you here, but Houston's overcoming some horrendous medical bills right now. We'd like to stick together and help out our own.
Did everybody hear that? Or do I need to re-announce that? Was she loud enough for you guys to hear that?
Go to merch.
All right, listen up. A really good dear friend of Roller Derby. He's been helping us out forever. He's actually created a song about the Holy Rollers, and it's awesome. His band is called Brutality Incorporated. His name is Houston Richardson, and he friggin' rules in Derby world. He has cancer, and we are all trying to help him get through this. And now we have t-shirts over in merch for you guys to go over and help the cause. Help a guy out that's been with us from the beginning, all right?
And they're amazing t-shirts, guys.
They're awesome t-shirts.
The art's amazing, so go get one now.
Let's hear it for Houston!
These will be on sale all tonight long, and merchandise, you can also get them online till we run out. And this goes to the Houston Medical Fund, which you were just thankful to have him here right now. He's in the middle of chemo, and you're doing very well. We're lucky to have him with us. Lubricated, let me say. Speaking of lubricatedness, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Lone Star Beer. Secede from the rest of the beer world with Lone Star Beer, the national beer of Texas.
Fresh brewed, Mike, where it always has been, right here in the great state of Texas, baby.
Yeah, better wash down that onion pizza. The best pizza in town, the Onion. They deliver, they're all over the place for your convenience.
Well, Mike, and we just had Cheryl come up, so we got to mention the Pasta Company.
That's right, my favorite pasta place in town. They have ready-made dinners. You can eat it there on the patio. They've got a great wine selection. She's got a great palate, and the desserts are amazing. Everything for, they do cater events, or just if you don't want to cook, just throw something in the oven for a minute. You won't be disappointed. Pasta Company, 35th and Kirby Lane.
Yeah, Mike, if you went by yesterday and took your sweetheart there for Valentine's Day, you probably got some heart-shaped pasta.
Sure, heart-shaped lobster ravioli, or that butternut squash ravioli that I'm rather partial to.
We're also going to talk a little bit about Motorblade Postering Service, Mike.
That's right, the Master Blader with us for years and years. Voted 7 times the best way to get the word out cheaply. Motorblade Postering Service and Master Blader Skate School. We got all those kiddos this summer don't know what to do with them. Enroll them in the Master Blade Skate School. That's www.motorblade.com.
Mike, you know I love the webcast, and we try to do great things for our webcasters. Tonight, we want to give a special shout out to our girls from the Greater Toronto Area Roller Girls watching at home on our webcast, and we want to give a special thanks to our webcast team right there, broadcasting TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls
Around the world. Around the world. Hello, Toronto. Hello, Sydney. In fact, our very own Smarty Pants is down there in Melbourne right now, probably watching us on the World Wide Web. I'd like to give a shout out to you. And also helping us get all the way down there is Don's Automotive, 1636 South 1st Street in the heart of South Austin, Texas.
Also want to give a shout out, make sure to spay and neuter your pets. Spay and neuter your pets.
Just not us. And as long as you're neutering things, don't forget about Double Dave's Pizza Work, for good times and fresh handcrafted pizza favorite. And it looks like we're about ready to get underway with a minor penalty from Miss D. Toxin.
We had a minor penalty in the last jam on the Cherry Bombs. Number 1812, Lucy Cannon, for an illegal block.
I'm here! Ah! Ah! All right, here we go. Tug of war. Damn. Darn. Pillow fight. Yes. All right, you guys. This is another fave. And you guys out there in the audience, you guys got to give it up for whoever's the best here, all right? This is about the actual pillow fight and not the team itself. Remember that. This is who kicks butt in this pillow fight. Got it? All right. Let's rip it up.
And here we go.
Whoa! That was kind of a bait and switch there.
Whoa!
Tessa, well, she's apparently been keeping up with her big sister skating for a while. She is not letting loose. She is all over like a cheap suit. She's got her pin. I think she's taking it out of her there. You might have to call the paramedics in after that one.
All right. Here we go. Everybody ready? Who thinks the putas? All right. Who thinks it's a cherry bomb? Here we go. I know who I think won that. Let's see what the judges have to say. Who do you guys think won that? Putas! Thank you, guys.
All right, as we're about ready to get underway, the start of the second quarter. 9 points for Las Putas del Fuego, 7 points for the Cherry Bombs. The pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers. Rocky Casbah, high point score ever for the league. Facing off against Chicle. You know, Wes, we were asking ourselves earlier who the star jammer for the Putas was going to be. Boy, Tits McGee takes a pounding from Rocky Casbah. Rocky just flattened her right there. And Rocky is out in front and is your lead jammer. Putta's looking back for us in where Chick lands right now. Daisy made damage, definitely finds where she is. Honey Homicide now is trying to put the hurt on her. She's too slippery for Honey Homicide. Here comes Rocky Casbah into point scoring position. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points scored for either team.
Boy, did the Putas dodge a bullet right there. They lost Holly Peno and Toots McGee right there up in the pack. Only 2 people stayed home right there. Rocky Casbah just couldn't catch up to the pack in time. That could have been dangerous for the Putas del Fuego.
Oh, sure. Seems like Rocky Casbah just is like down on energy or something. You know, she had to play a full soccer game this afternoon before she got here. It looked like she was kind of holding back. There's the first move I've ever seen, like as TXRD trips up cheek leg coming out of the box there. Shot out of a cannon. TXRD goes to the front of the pack. That's Lenny Bruce jamming for the Putas del Fuego. Lenny Bruce still in the back of the pack. Once again, our own titanium woman there skating with metal plates in her arm there after breaking that humerus right in front of us about a year ago. Oh, she goes down the white line. To score points, you must also stay above the white line when you pass another skater. Boy, Toots McGee is definitely getting wide right there, showing how to block. And we are out of time in that jam. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 2 points for the Cherry Bombs.
What a great show so far for the standing room only crowd, Mike. You've got a tie bout right here in the middle of the second period. This is a great match so far.
And we've got a minor penalty, Miss D.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 33 in the third, polyurethane for a high block.
This is the second minor penalty for polyurethane.
Come on, Polly. See what we got here. We still need some work on making this stop in the right places here. I don't... What? Are you asking me? Because I don't know that crap. All right, I'm going to spin it again, because I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody, shh. Oh, another 2-lap duel. Yeah! Ha ha! All right.
Well, let's see if polyurethane's going to take this one. Looks like Polly is going to take this one, so the Cherry Bombs at risk of losing 1 point. Putas del Fuego put up Maya Mayhem. Captain calls an executive decision there. Once again, this is a no-holds-barred 2-lap duel. Rocky Casbah.
All right, here we go. Oh, what's going on over there? Come on, ladies! Let's hear it up, people!
There she goes.
Well, Maya was trying to take her down and probably put the slip to her.
Maya's got speed. Let's see if she can catch her.
I don't think so. Looks like Polly's going to take the point for the Cherry Bombs.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Bad idea to do that right in front of the Cherry Bomb bench. You know, we're not even into the second half and they're already scrapping out there. I mean, tension's definitely high as we've got a tied bout here. 9 points for Las Putas del Fuego, 9 points for the Cherry Bombs. You have to separate these two teams with a crowbar, I think, as the officials are definitely not doing any good there.
Well, Mike, we're able to usually break these up pretty quickly.
Our head ref is here. I don't see the black flags flying, so no major infractions. After reminding everybody, 3 minor penalties will result in a major penalty. 3 major penalties, and you are ejected from the bout. Miss McGee not very happy with the outcome of that one. Jalapeno in the pivot for Las Putas del Fuego. Honey Homicide will pivot for the Cherry Bombs as the pack is off and rolling. Here comes Rocky Casbah and La Princesa, the veteran and the rookie. Oh, Honey Homicide taking her own self out along with half the pack. And giving a whip, nothing but Cherry Bombs up front, leaving a clean track for Rocky Casbah. La Princesa having a little bit going around the melee there. Honey Homicide looking, oh, La Princesa getting taken out hard by Candy Sniper. And here comes Rocky Casbah looking to open up the points gap right here. She's already got 1 point on the board. The Puta defense is going to have to shut her down right here. Skaters flying every which way. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs. Do we have any Cherry Bomb fans in the house tonight? Get a hear for the Cherry Bombs.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number M16, Candy Sniper, for tripping.
Ooh. Ooh. First, I want to give a little, these special little derby brats. You guys, we have derby brats in the house. If you guys don't know what a derby brat is, they're our little future roller derby sweethearts. You guys, let's have fun. The derby brats. All right, we've got the exterminator and little Miss Sassafras right here. They like to say a big hi to their dad that's watching the webcast. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to spin. Oh, you want to spin it? Spin it hard. Spin it hard. Hard. Harder than that. Harder. Yeah. Hey. All right, here we go. Another pillow fight, folks. Ah! Let's just add to the heat in this building, shall we? Is it hot in here or what? Is it just me? It's always just me. All right, here we go. All right, y'all know the rules. I've already gone over them.
Whoa! She's got her in the dreaded Dutch oven. She's got her pinned like a prom queen, and there's no getting out of it.
All right, here we go, here we go. Who thinks the Cherry Bomb should get that one? Putas! All right, I'm gonna do this one more time. We know what's going on, okay, right? Cherry Bombs! Putas! What do you guys think? You're the Putas!
Wow, and the Putas del Fuego are going to take a point away from the Cherry Bombs in that one with 11 points for the Cherry Bombs. 9 points now as the Putas del Fuego trail with just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
I got to tell you, Mike, I'm blown away by that penalty and by the jam prior. The Cherry Bombs have turned this around, and they've now got the lead.
Cherry Chainsaw in the pivot for the Cherry Bombs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Cherry Chainsaw!
Well, and showing why she knows what's going on being a trainer forever as she gets a whip to Lucy Cannon, throwing her out almost half a lap in the lead right now. As Chicle, relegated to the back of the pack, is still working her way through the pack as Lucy Cannon is scoring points already. La Princesa trying to do a little defensive move there, trying to help her sister get up and score some points. Railing her hard right there, getting her turned around almost out of time. Boy, she has a whole lap advantage over the Putas del Fuego and still relegated to the back of the pack as we are out of time in that jam. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. The Cherry Bombs opening up, blowing this one wide open.
Mike, was there any doubt in your mind with Cherry Chainsaw at the pivot position that they weren't going to score any points?
Well, she definitely knows how to get her out there. Boy, that was the best whip I've seen all night long. She had a happy lap advantage right there.
5 points away now from the lead for the Putas. What a momentum shift, Mike, for the Cherry Bombs.
Boy, they could not get the ignition started in the first quarter, and they've definitely found out where the right pedal is right now, and they are on the gas. And we got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs. Number 13, Cherry Chainsaw for an illegal block.
That's not going to be popular with the crowd, Mike.
Wow, there was a lot of negotiating. What's up, Cherry Chainsaw? You rule, Cherry Chainsaw! Isn't it good to see Cherry Chainsaw back out there on the track, people? All right, here you go, your first little wheel problem here. Let's see what it's got for you. Come on. We love you, Terry! We love you, Terry. I want this one. I want this one. Judge's choice. What do you guys? This is new. This is new. What do y'all want on this wheel right now? What do you want? Y'all want another pillow fight? Yeah! Arm wrestle. Arm wrestle. Arm wrestle. Arm wrestle! All right. Do y'all know what arm wrestling is? Okay.
Well, I don't know who's going to be able to beat Cherry Chainsaw at an arm wrestle.
Got to give some props to the judges on that one. I think arm wrestle is a good choice.
Well, let's see who the Putas are. The Putas putting up Heine Dancer. Wow.
Little bit of a strategy session over there in the Putas camp.
Wow, Heine Dancer up against Cherry Chainsaw. Oh, Cherry Chainsaw takes her down. And there apparently is no love lost on that one.
Mike, was there any doubt on that one going into it?
Not a whole lot.
Definitely David versus Goliath on that one.
Well, it looks like the rookie gets the first year skater here. We'll start that one. Oh, okay. Rice Rice Baby and Heine Dancer. First jam for Rice Rice Baby for the Cherry Bombs. Rush Betty getting taken all the way off the inside. Your point ref there signifying by waving his arms that she will not be the lead jammer.
Whoa!
Honey Dancer still working her way in the back of the pack. 30 seconds remaining, 20 seconds remaining in this jam. Looks like we're not even going to get a jammer out of the pack. And with a whip and a hit by Daisy made damage, taking Honey Dancer down. She finally breaks through the pack, but will not be your lead jammer going down below the white line. And we're out of time. That jam, 0 points. Scored for the Putas del Fuego, 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, Mike, that jam right there was all Holly Pena up in the front. You need an experienced pivot on your team because they're the last line of defense right there with your defense. Honey Dancer obviously wasn't able to make good of it. But I think this year the Putas are able to rest Holly a little bit more so she can be a little bit more effective. Last year they had her in for almost the entire bout, and I think she got tired towards the end.
Oh, without a doubt. And the pack is off and rolling. Here come the jammers. TXRD and La Princesa. Boy, they are wearing her out this bout. La Princesa has batted almost every single jam. And both skaters free of the pack. There's going to be some points scored on this one. Let's see if La Princesa can use her magic and take TXRD out of the equation. A lot of pushing and shoving going in the middle of the pack. La Princesa must stay on the track to score points when she passes a skater. And she's going all the way out in front. La Princesa is your lead jammer. She calls it off. 4 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Great play by La Princesa, but also not so great. She should have called that jam off much sooner, and it could have been a 4-2 point difference right there.
Well, I'm not sure. Looks like the officials are doing some conferring there. 2 minutes remaining in the first half here. We'd like to thank Rock Solid Realty for supporting us here at rocksolidrealty.com. And also welcomehomeleasing.com for all of your real estate needs. It's going to be a buyer's market here. It already is. Get your financing together. They know what's going on. They are rock solid. rocksolidrealty.com. And the pack is off and rolling. And Honey Dancer facing off against Rocky Casbah again. Looks like both skaters kind of sizing up the back of the pack there. Again, two totally different attitudes of getting through the pack. Numbers come through simultaneously. Rocky Casbah is your lead jammer. I know we're going to have some Cherry Bomb fans out there tonight. Can I hear it for the Cherry Bombs?
Howdy, we got some Puta fans in the house tonight. Let's hear it for Las Putas del Fuego!
0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 3 points for the Cherry Bombs. Just over a minute remaining in this half. Cherry Bombs opening up this one wide open. 21 points. 13 points for the Cherry Bombs, and we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 0, La Princesa, for pushing.
All right, come on, Princesa. How's everybody doing out there?
We have 2 sisters.
Are you guys ready for a little halftime so you can get out, stretch your legs, go potty, listen to the band?
Okay. That penalty is on number 23, La Princesa's sister, Chicle, for pushing.
Whoa. Maya Mayhem's causing all kinds of friction tonight.
That's right, the captain of the Putas del Fuego, Maya Mayhem, right there in the middle. That is kind of funny when the skater was not even skating in charge of the fence.
What's really going on here?
I mean, Mike,
Y'all want to do my job?
let's be a little honest here. They are sisters. They do look similar. I mean, come on.
I don't see it.
Just punch her.
Uh-oh. We've got more penalties.
What's going on, folks?
Can I use the F word?
Yeah!
We effed up. No penalty on that jam. Sorry.
Oh! Everybody drink.
Well, it looks like the Cherry Bombs didn't do enough politicking on that one. I don't know what happened there, Mike.
That's why they're there and we're here. Just over 1 minute. This could be the last jam in the first half. The jammers are let loose with Lucy Cannon and Chicle. Cannon back in the pivot position, polishing the mason on there. Well, Tits McGee is all over them.
Mike, this is a skater I really like for the Cherry Bombs in Lucy Cannon.
And Lucy's off in the point scoring position, coming in the back of the pack. With a seamless whoa! And a full jam like a hot knife through butter. She goes through the entire pack. Calls it off with 4 points for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego.
You know, Mike, last year you called the Cherry Bombs a one-man army with Rocky Casbah and Cater Dive obviously being injured. But Lucy Cannon coming to the forefront as a scorer. This is exciting for the Cherry Bombs.
Can we have an official 5 points? 5 points for the Cherry Bombs with 41 seconds remaining on the clock. Do we have an official response? Will this be a full jam? And it will be 1 full jam. This will go to a 1 full minute jam here.
Here we go, Mike.
As the pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers. Looks like the Cherry Bombs have a lot more artillery in their arsenal this year. And they are using it as they've doubled up on the Putas del Fuego. After going neck and neck that first quarter, they've opened up with a 13-point lead. Maya Mayhem showing she's got a little mayhem left in her. Rocky Casbah, I think she's finally found her skates here. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. With Rocky Casbah is your lead jammer.
Mike, the Cherry Bombs so far have had a lot of weapons they can throw at you, really bringing down the hammer when they introduce Cherry Chainsaw.
Rocky Casbah calling it off, and that finishes out the first half with 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego, 2 points for the Cherry Bomb. So that's going to put us at 28 points for the Cherry Bombs, 13 points for Las Putas del Fuego and Austin, Texas. Would you please welcome to the stage for your halftime entertainment, Dynamite Boy.
$687. Are you here? Come on! All right, here we go. This last one, guys. 539 681. 681, are you here? 681, we'll close the alley. Anyone? 539 681? Yeah? No? Okay. One more. Here we go. 539 661. 661. All right, next number. 539 724. 724. Are you here? Yeah! Come on down. All you guys ready for the second half of roller derby? quick, Wes?
We are almost there. We're going to turn it over to La Muerta, Queen of the Putas, for just one moment.
Hi, everyone. All right, we're going to go a little bit back here in time, back to when I started the Putas del Fuego. One thing I always knew was that I had to have a gay male cheerleading squad, and it had to be called the Flamers, and the Flamers are still here today. But after the Flamers were around, we had so much fun doing big productions. The Bomb Squad came along, the Cherry Bombs cheerleading squad, and they have been huge supporters, and they have definitely given the Flamers a little bit of a run for the money. Well, we made a little history last year. These squads went together at 2008 to RollerCon, which is our national or international roller derby convention held in Vegas. And the squads came together, performed as the Lone Star cheerleaders, and brought home the national trophy. They are #1 in the nation in all the other roller derby leagues. They are the best squad. So tonight, for your pleasure, both squads are performing together again. I want to welcome out from the Bomb Squad tonight, Jinxie Deviate, Peaches and Scream, Trainwreck, Rumblebee, Dirty Shame, and Megan Trouble. And from the Flamers, Duana Joanna, Poison Evie, Desi Monster, Enrico Suave, Quiero Mas, Ms. Bojangles, and Sam I Am. Hit it, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, national champion cheerleaders.
That was awesome!
Did you like that, Mighty?
I love the Flamers!
Well, now we're getting ready to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, the Bomb Squad! Ladies and gentlemen, the Bomb Squad!
And the Flamers, the TXRD National Champion Cheerleaders. Well, that means we're about to get underway here as soon as both teams get into formation. So we got a couple of jammers ready to go from the Cherry Bombs with the stars on their helmets.
Now, Mike, I remember that cheerleading competition. I do recall that the people from TXRD, the cheerleaders that came over, won that competition. And I also recall there were a couple of handsome announcers that were there for that competition.
We did MC that, and I'm sure they will be back in Las Vegas, as both of us will, for last weekend of July for the RollerCon 2009. Hey, Sammy, can you pull a little bit out of number 2 for me, please? Sammy? Sammy spins. Our DJ, Sammy spins. All right, the pack is off and rolling, and here come your jammers. Looks like Rocky Casbah throwing this little love note there, facing off against Tiny Dancer to kick off the second half. I didn't see many of these skaters out and about, so both teams probably sitting down with their captains, going over strategies during the halftime. Let's see what falls out for the second half, as the Putas del Fuego have a huge deficit to overcome.
And Mike, looks like Putas del Fuego have got a jammer out of the box first. Let's see what they can do.
Well, and Candy Strapper, Cherry Chainsaw, both polishing the Mason knife there. We're out of time. Oh, that one's called off by Rocky Casbah. 0 points for either team in that jam.
Well, Mike, don't be surprised if you see a lot of this defensive action by the Cherry Bombs from this point on. With a comfortable 28-13 lead, they're going to get a little bit defensive.
Oh, for sure. I mean, who knew in the first quarter they would have the scoring explosion they did. I thought they're going to have to rely on their defense the entire bout. Let's see what happens right now as Lenny Brews trying to work her way down on one knee, still back and rolling through the pack. Lenny Brews trying to get out through the pack. Only used Lenny Brews once or twice in the first half. Seems like they're probably changing up the jam set for the second half, not relying on their rookie skater, La Princesa. And looks like Lenny Brews is free of the pack. However, she is not in the lead jam contention. Cater Die finally getting through the pack and is your lead jammer. 11 seconds to go in that jam, and Cater Die calls it off. 0 points for either team in a defensive finale.
Mike, listen to me. The Putas del Fuego have got to find a way not to get below the white line. What is happening here is the Cherry Bombs are making sure that the Putas get below the white line. They get lead jammer position. They're just calling it off before they can score.
Sure, all they're going to do is run out another 18 minutes, and it'll be in the bag for them. You know, strategy's a strategy. Let's see if the Putas del Fuego can keep it on the track. We've got a major penalty, Wes.
Watch out here.
We have a major penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 451 degrees, Death Valerie, for an illegal block. We will reskate that jam. The Putas down 1 skater.
Well, Wes, this is our first major penalty of the entire bout. The skater in question will have to set that one out in the penalty box. We'll reskate the exact same jam set as before. However, the Cherry Bombs will get credit for passing that skater in the penalty box once they complete a full jam.
Well, worst of all, Mike, Death Valerie's got to sit over there with those Cherry Bomb fans, and they're going to give her hell over there, I promise.
I don't know. I think she's surrounded by Puta fans there. Do we have any Puta fans in the house tonight? Can I hear it from Las Putas del Fuego?
Well, Mike, I stand corrected. However, I do think there's Cherry Bomb fans in the house tonight. Can I hear it from the Cherry
Boy, Kaden Dye is off and rolling. She is shot out of a cannon here. And coming to the back of the pack, trying to put some more points on the board for the Cherry Bombs. Looks like Kaden Dye is going for the full jam, and she is still rolling. Passes the penalty box. Winnie Bruce is just finally getting out through there, trying to get a little bit of help. Out of tip right there as we're out of time in that jam. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs. I'm sorry, that's 1 point for Las Putas del Fuego. 4 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Mike, right about now, the Cherry Bombs are taking over. You know what I like, though? They've got 3 people that can score. You've got Rocky Casbah, Kader Dye, and, of course, the new skating sensation in Lucy Cannon.
Well, Lucy's the 3rd season here with us at TXRD. But she's really, once she's got her mind out of the school books, wow, heck of a hit right there on Honey Homicide. Tits McGee taking both of them out of the equation right there. Honey Homicide trying to rail La Princesa, and then she gets turned around into the rail hard, all the way relegated to the back of the pack, and Tits McGee comes up from the backside to try to help get her up front. Well, I felt that one all the way over here as Chicle polishing the mains tonight. Jalapeno on the pivot on the front, trying to organize her team. We got a wall of putas there, Honey Dancer and La Princesa. La Princesa dropping back in a defensive position, trying to get any points for Kader Dye. If she gets past, the jammer gets past, there will be a point.
Whoa!
Down right there. Calling it off as we're out of time in that jam. 1 point for the Cherry Bombs, 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 32 points for the Cherry Bombs, 14 for the Putas.
Mike, you and I talked about this a little bit in the pregame. The Putas have got to find somebody that can score a lot. Now, La Princesa, excuse me, now she's a great skater, but she's brand new. They've got to find somebody that can put a lot of points on the board really quickly, or this is going to get away from them.
I'm looking for Honey Dancer to step up. She was a sensation last year as she was a rookie, and she really hadn't put many points on the board tonight yet. Both teams in formation, pack is off and rolling, and here come the jammers.
Now, Mike, I knew that the Putas would be in trouble if I had to say this statement. The Putas are really missing Chola right about now.
Oh, I got to tell you, it looks like that 4th blocker there, polyurethane, has spun La Princesa around as they both the jammers take each other out. We're going to have to regroup and go back. Now see what happens to getting into the pack, trying to get all the way through. This is where you see the blockers trying to work together with themselves. This is where you really see the organized team work together. And La Princesa getting pushed off away on the inside. She was almost free of the pack. Whoa! That was a huge takedown right there.
9 seconds left in the jam.
This one's going to the time clock here as looks like both teams are totally worn out. Neither jammer and lead jam session. And we're out of time in that jam. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. And the officials are looking funny at each other.
Well, Mike, right about there. I've got to say again, I know we've been saying her name a lot, 5 times fast, by the way. La Princesa looks really, really good out there.
Oh,
I've never said anything about a skater in their first bout, but Rookie of the Year, she's got to be a candidate.
Oh.
I can't imagine her getting any worse after this bout.
Oh, without a doubt. She's definitely the shining star of our rookie class so far this year. Just over 3 minutes remaining as Honey Dancer facing off against Rice Rice Baby. Rice Rice Baby shut down earlier. Looks like she's got a new plan right here. Although she steps below the lines and will not be the lead jammer.
Wow.
Calling that one off. Zero points for the Cherry Bombs. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. In the first half, high points for the Cherry Bombs. Miss Rocky Casbah. And most blocks, Honey Homicide. Well, there's a surprise.
Well, you've got highest points for the Putas del Fuego. Rookie sensation so far, La Princesa. And the highest blocking total, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, Death Valerie.
And we've got another major penalty.
We have a major penalty on the Cherry Bombs. Number 67, Daisy made damage for tripping.
All right, same jam set again. Rice Rice Baby and Honey Dancer. Looks like Rice Rice Baby's got some skates underneath her. She took a pretty large hit there and didn't bobble. Honey Dancer out in front, and Honey Dancer is your lead jammer. Looks like the number 4 Puta Block back there is definitely not forgetting about Rice Rice Baby, trying to take her into the rail and definitely not taking her down there. Well, Honey Dancer, I guess we kind of talk about her and lit a fire underneath her. She's got a couple obstacles there. Looks like they're doing the runaway kitty on him right here, and Rocky Caswell on the pivot for the Cherry Bombs, trying to open it up. They're in danger of exceeding the 20-foot rule, especially if we're out of time in that jam. 3 points for Las Putas del Fuego and 0 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Well, you've got Rice Rice Baby there on that jam. She's got to step up her intensity level. We talked about this a little bit with La Princesa. There's a different speed. There's practice, there's scrimmage, and then there's game speed. And I think the rookies are adjusting to what we call game speed right now.
Sure. And you saw there the pivot, Rocky Casbah. Ooh, we got a major penalty.
We have a major penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 3 pounds, 3 ounces Crybaby for pushing. This would have been a minor penalty, but since it's her 3rd minor, that makes it a major.
Boy, we are racking up the major penalties here. We'll reskate that same jam set once again. Same jam set as before. And you notice there the pivot was really speeding up the speed of the pack. Everyone trying to keep up. If the Putas would have been holding back a little bit and we let the Cherry Bombs go, then they would have violated the 20-foot rule, giving it over to the Putas. But we're still a new team here. They're trying to learn all these things and everything. We're off and rolling once again. Cater Dye and Lenny Bruce substituting in on this jam set.
Whoa!
Boy, Lenny Bruce has got the pedal to the metal right now and has opened up a huge lead. Wow, smack on the helmet from Cater Dye. I think a little bit of frustrations back there in the back of the pack. Cherry Chainsaw trying to do a stop block there. Boy, Lenny Booz going below the white line. Can't call this one off. She's going to have to try to score some more points. She's got about 10 seconds to get back into point scoring position as Cater Dye finally making it through the pack. And we're out of time with 0 points for the Cherry Bombs. 5 points for Las Putas del Fuego.
You can't keep keep a good team down. Mike, I'm really excited about the Putas del Fuego this year. A lot of great young skaters out there. A lot of skaters also not afraid to play defense. Great job, Putas del Fuego.
They are learning fast. I think we're going to see a completely different team later in the season. We're doing this opener bout tonight here at the Austin Convention Center.
Mike, never a bad time to talk about some of our sponsors. Have you ever heard of a place called Don's Automotive?
I have, and we've got a minor penalty, Miss Detoxing.
We have a minor penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 3.14, Allison Chains, for a high block.
Mighty, they've come to snuff the rooster.
Man, I was just chilling out, enjoying the game. Why'd you go have to foul over here? Here we go. All right, you ready? All right.
Tug of war.
They want tug of war, yes. All right, here we go. Push cart. All right. I'm glad this actually came up. Have you guys ever seen the push cart before? It's kind of stupid. But I like it enough, you know, it's all right.
Now, Mighty, this is like Mario Kart.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm only messing around. This is a push cart race. All right? That's all I have to say. What does that mean? They're going to push each other, and whoever wins, wins. How's everybody doing out there? I just have to say I'm having a fabulous time tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to the TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls. Let's hear it for these ladies. What? Yeah! Oh!
Mighty, the artist formerly known as Evil Stellator.
You know, did you tell everybody about me going to El Paso? You already did?
Yeah.
I'm totally going to El Paso for their first game ever, roller derby out in El Paso on the 22nd. Yes.
Mike, looks like we're off and rolling.
Last jam of the third quarter. We will be observing some birthdays in the third and fourth quarter split right now. Meanwhile, Rocky Casbah, your lead jammer, Rocky Casbah still your lead jammer. You know, we haven't seen much action out of her in the second half. A nice little hop there, breaking up the Puta wall. You don't see that happen very often, but she goes right beside him. Last line of defense, Maya Mayhem. Way time in that jam. A full jam, 4 points for the Cherry Bombs and 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. We're out of time in the third quarter. And we do have a few birthdays we'd like to celebrate here.
Yes, we do. Good job, Mighty.
No, this one here. Heine, you rule. Here we go. Uh-oh, judge's choice. What do you guys want them to do? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Arm wrestle! Arm wrestle!
Pillow fight! Yes! Get out there! Let them smack each other around that pillow. It's awesome. How you guys doing over here? They're doing really good down here. How you doing? Yeah? How you flamers doing?
What a move! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Mecca lecca high, mecca heiny ho!
Wow! That was awesome! Yeah! Let's give it up for the TXRD Lone Star Roller Girls! Dang! How you guys doing over here? Are you guys enjoying this? Yeah? Are you ready? Are you ready? Who am I gonna pick? Cherry Bomb! Shut up! Putas!
Well, the Putas Del
And
Fuego
the
saved
judges
the
were
point.
standing with their decision, you guys. Definitely Putas.
Yeah, it looks like the Putas Del Fuego save a point. As we
Boy,
still
did they
down
need it, Mike.
14 points down, 8 minutes remaining as we start the fourth and final quarter of tonight's bout. Still not inconceivable, 14 points, 8 minutes, anything can happen. Both teams are in formation.
Hey, where's the after party, Mike, Wes?
That's a great question, Mike. After party tonight, if you want to meet roller derby legend Mike Whiteley, signing autographs at
And me.
Headhunters tonight.
Yes, Headhunters. The after party's at Headhunters.
And
in
Lucy-
Red River.
And Lucy Cannon goes through the pack unabated. And she is in full stride right now. Lucy Cannon's going to leave no doubt that the Cherry Bombs want to nail with the last nail in the coffin for the Putas Del Fuego. Let's see what happens now. As she comes around the back of the pack in a point scoring position as Chicle is still trying to get out of the pack. Chicle being overused here in the first half, and now it's definitely showing here. Oh, a full jam, 5 points for the Cherry Bombs and Lucy Cannon. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego.
We've been talking about this skater the entire game, Mike. If the Cherry Bombs can get Lucy Cannon going, there's no doubt in my mind they can take home the Cavella Cup this season.
5 points for 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego, 5 points for the Cherry Bombs. That brings it up to 31 points. For the Cherry Bombs, 22 points. They've almost doubled the points of the Cherry Bombs in one jam. 7 minutes remaining. Tits McGee on point, along with Honey Homicide and Jalapeno in the pivot. And looks like Rocky Casbah, free of the pack, went down below the line. Putas del Fuego trying to set up a wall. The whole wall comes tumbling down. There's Allison Chains polishing the masonite with Honey Homicide. As Honey Homicide gives a little love tap to Maya Mayhem. Rocky Casbah trying to pass her backwards. Wow, I think I do see a little smarty pants in her right there.
Well, Mike, she's got to get better blocking than that up front.
Time clock ticking away. Maya Mayhem standing in the back. We're out of time in that jam. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 3 points for the Cherry Bomb.
Mike, right there, you've got the inexperience of the Putas del Fuego. You had 3 gold jerseys hanging back behind 3 black jerseys, not letting Maya Mayhem through. Now, Maya Mayhem's a very talented skater, but she cannot match up 3-on-1.
And we've got a minor penalty.
We have a minor penalty on the Putas del Fuego, number 721, Holly Peño, for blocking to the inside.
Holly, come to mama. Come on, Holly. It's your first penalty, right? You look hot tonight. All right, here we go. I'm not in charge of it anymore. Sort of. Here we go. Oh. Oh, God. What do you do? Judges, do you want me to spin again? All right, we're going to spin again. We don't have a rope. Y'all scream or something at me or something. Come on. 2-lap duel. Yeah, 2-lap duel. No holds bar 2-lap duel, and I want to see blood.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Main, good to see you out tonight. Yet another no holds barred 2-lap duel. It looks
Let's
like
hear it, guys.
Breaking it down there.
These girls.
Honey's doing a little warm-up dance right there. I didn't know Honey could move actually like that.
Come on. Come on, 187.
Whoa!
Kick her butt, Holly.
You know,
Let's hear it, everybody! Give us a noise!
you know, Jalapeno used to train with the Lucha Libre squad.
Oh, cannot cut the track though, Mike.
That's right. You can't cut
It's
the
2
track.
laps, Holly. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, go, Holly! Cherry bombs!
Well, we have to have an official ruling here.
I just gave it, Mike. It's the cherry bomb.
And the proof is tricky because Mighty, you cannot cut the track. And the Putas del Fuego are going to take a point. No, actually, they save a point and don't give it up to the Cherry Bombs.
Now, Mike, back when Miney was skating, that would have been a point for the Cherry Bombs, but the rules have changed a little bit.
In the last 10 years. And the pack is off and rolling. Death Valerie facing off against Daisy May Damage. She may damage a lot of stuff out there tonight, and she's definitely going to be damaging the Putas del Fuego as she's throwing those elbows out with a smile on her face.
There they go, Mike. Do we have any fans tonight for the Cherry Bombs?
Yeah, you guys better be on your feet right now as Daisy May Damage is damaging the Putas del Fuego right now, coming to the back of the pack, scoring points left and right, slicing right through. Nothing but Cherry Bombs in front of her. She doesn't know she is not lead jammer, so this one's coming down the time clock with 10 seconds remaining. And the officials call this one off. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 5 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Now, Mike Whiteley, I hate to tell you, I told you so. But we talked about this bout before the bout, and we talked about the chip on the shoulder of the Cherry Bombs. They're really pissed off about losing that playoff match last year. They've got something to prove, and they've got Cherry Chainsaw over there now.
We've got an official timeout. Cherry Bombs. I'm sorry, Putas del Fuego. Official timeout. Well, you're right, Wes, because the Cherry Bombs had a bad taste in their mouth after they thought they were up. They lost that bout in the playoffs, sending the Hellcats into the championship bout. and they really want to prove that they are the best organized team in the league.
Boy, do the girls in gold look good this year. I gotta tell you, the emergence of Lucy Cannon, we talked about her a little bit before the bout. She just looks more athletic this year. Rocky Kasbach, Kater Dye, Lucy Cannon, you've got three really good offensive weapons for the Cherry Bombs, and I gotta tell you, could it be Cherry Bombs 09?
I don't know, but I'd like to thank one of our nearest and dearest sponsors, the National Beer of Texas. Secede from the rest of the beer world. Secede with Lone Star. Don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses. They're working either end back there, working hard for you. Conveniently located, we've got a major penalty.
We have two major penalties from that jam. One on the Cherry Bombs, number 1812, Lucy Cannon for an illegal block. And one on the Putas del Fuego, number 451 degrees, Death Valerie for holding. We'll reskate the same jam with both teams down one skater.
And Mike, we talked a little bit about Lucy Cannon. Can we start to say maybe Lucy Cannon's a star in this league now?
Oh, without a doubt. Lucy's been around for a long time. She showed a lot of promise and got immersed in school. Well, that's the second major penalty for Death Valerie. One more major penalty, and she will be ejected from the arena. Well, Lucy Cannon studying everything there and finishing up with her schools. Concentrating on her studies now. She's back skating with us, and looks like she definitely is working out of those
post-traumatic last season disorder, right?
That's right, and post-final aggressions there out on the track tonight. Meanwhile, oh, wow, there's a big split going into the rails and the kick rail right there. I felt that one all the way over here. Lenny Brew's taking that one hard. Your lead jammer, Daisy will damage.
I agree with you, Mike. There's no doubt that she's doing damage out there tonight.
15 seconds remaining in this jam. Boy, the Putas are taking it in the shorts hard right there as they're going down left and right. And clawing off that jam, 0 points for the Putas del Fuego, 5 points for the Cherry Bombs.
Mike, we've talked a lot about the Cherry Bombs so far, but I'd like to give a little bit of props to the Putas del Fuego. I mean, they're not really off that much. I don't think the score represents how much this team has made strides. They've got a lot of good young players. They're just a little bit off, and they're playing a very good team in the Cherry Bombs.
Well, 80% of their skaters are brand new. They're rookie skaters for the season. They took the most skaters out of the draft, so they've got a huge rebuilding season this year. Well, it looks like Rocky Kasbach kind of nonplussed by the start whistle there. She's about to wake up, have a little bit of coffee, get out of bed here, and see if she can do a little more damage to the Putas del Fuego. Rocky did play a full 90-minute soccer game this afternoon before coming here this evening.
Yeah, but Spider-Man could defeat 3 villains in one day, so I don't think it really matters.
It's good apples and oranges,
If anybody in this league was a Marvel comic book hero, it's got to be Rocky Kasbach.
And she calls that one off. 16 seconds remaining, 0 points scored for either team in that last jam.
Mike, you talk about Rocky Kasbach. I remember a couple of days ago I asked her, hey, Rocky, how many sports do you play? And she kind of had to sit back and think a minute. And then I think she named off about 4 or 5 sports that she currently plays. Unbelievable.
Yeah, plays them all very well, too. 54-21 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
What an athlete in number 1812, number 1982, Rocky Kasbach.
I think you're fixated on Lucy Cannon there. We've got a minor penalty, Miss D. Toxin.
We have 2 minor penalties from that jam. Number M16 Candy Sniper on the cherry bombs for blocking to the inside. And on the Putas del Fuego, number 3 pounds, 3 ounces Crybaby for an illegal block.
This is where you shine, Mighty.
All right, here we go. Here we go. If anyone's an engineer and knows how to fix this wheel, I'd really appreciate it. Oh no, I don't want a 2-lap tool. What do I want? I want arm wrestling! Ah! Arm wrestling! Period. Spank him! All right, I'm coming too. Here we go. Yeah!
While they get set up down here, I want to give a special thank you for Mighty Aphrodite down there, our penalty mistress, the only person in the world that can do what she does. Ladies and gentlemen, Mighty Aphrodite.
I love you guys.
Is that Polly? No? Candy Sniper?
Looks like Candy Striper and Crybaby facing off against each other. And Crybaby. Uh-oh, hold their own. Candy Striper trying to put away Crybaby. Hold on. Hold on. Oh! Put away.
Mike, I gotta tell you, I thought Crybaby was gonna turn that one back over.
Candy Sniper took that one before the cherry bombs. Speaking about taking that one away, we're going to remind everybody we do have tickets on sale for the March 8th bout right here at the Austin Convention Center as the 2002 Cabela Cup champion Hellcats face off against the 2003 and 2005 champion Rhinestone Cowgirls. Right here, tickets, $10 tickets are on sale at merchandise, and we still have some Houston benefit t-shirts for sale as well. I have to go over there and get one of those before we leave here because I have to, and I have to have one. So on your way out, before you leave here tonight, make sure you go pick up a ticket for our next bout. $10 here, $15 at the door.
Mike, I cannot stress what a great deal that is for our fans here to get a discounted ticket for the next bout.
Oh, that's
You've
right.
got a great bout with the young, hungry Rhinestone Cowgirls versus our Cabela Cup players from last year, the Hellcats.
That's right, and I've heard Hellcats 09. They really didn't lose very many skaters, and they are up to speed.
Two points, Putas del Fuego. 1 point, Cherry Bombs.
As the Putas finally retaliate here. We've got 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining in this bout with a 33-point deficit for the Putas del Fuego. This is going to be an amazing couple of jams here.
Well, Mike, it's an amazing couple of jams for one reason. You want to see if the Putas del Fuego are going to fold here. Now, under Maya Mayhem and Chicle, the artist formerly known as Evil Stellator, I don't think that they are. Here's why. This team right here has got a lot of promise. They've got a lot of young talent. This is almost like the Hellcats of last year. I think they're going to go really, really far.
And we've got a major penalty.
We have a major penalty on the Putas del Fuego. Since this is the skater's 3rd major, she's being ejected from the game. Number 451 degrees, Death Valerie for an illegal block.
She's also assaulting the referees. She says you're number 1.
Death Valerie says, Jah will provide. Jah will provide.
Well, the Putas are going to have one last bullet in their arsenal there as she is out of here.
Now, did I hear Death Valerie say Rastafari as she skated out the door there?
Boy, you have good ears. And the pack is off and rolling. 3 jams left remaining here tonight. That is Lenny Bruce, a little bit of creative skating there, getting exalted out in front.
Now, Mike, I'm thinking Lenny Bruzy may have went out of bounds there.
Well, it looks like no white flags called yet and everything for advancement and everything. She's still hanging right there with a catered eye. Your lead jammer as catered eye comes into point scoring position. Going way up high by the rail, diving down into turn 3. And catered eye calling it off. 0 points for Las Putas del Fuego. 4 points for the Cherry Bomb.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1:45 left in the bout. Don't worry. We have an after party. Mike, tell them where the after party's at.
At our very own Headhunters, located on the corner of 8th and Red River. 8 blocks north of here, not a problem, easy to find. Easy to park across the street and show your wristband, get in free. Our good friends down there at Headhunters would like to remind everybody once again, March 8th, right here at the Austin Convention Center as the Rhinestone Cowgirls and the Hellcats. $10 tickets are available right now and merchandise, along with our special benefit t-shirts for Houston.
Now, a lot of people may not know this. I am Mike Whiteley's talent agent. He will only be signing autographs until 1 o'clock a.m. tonight.
That's
After
right.
1 o'clock, do not ask for autographs.
That's right, it might get ugly.
Mike, and I believe that is because of a deal that you have with Topps Trading Cards, correct?
Yeah, that is in my contract, you know, so I have to go by the rules. Going by the rules right now, Rocky Casbah is just on fire on her button right there on her knees and back up and still going. Rocky Casbah all over the place there. And she's getting a whip and calling off the jam. Honey Hemp and Homicide there is taking some punches, and like the Energizer Bunny, still going there.
Don't forget Damn Mexicans on the Roof. Their album drops November 30th of this year. Damn Mexicans on the Roof.
We've got
Gotta
to
get some shouts out there for Damn Mexicans on the Roof.
That was kind of a mess. We have a major penalty on the Cherry Bombs, number 187, Honey Homicide, for holding.
This is the first major penalty for Honey Homicide.
And boy, Mike, isn't that surprising?
I know, that's kind of unusual. Honey's normally a little bit more rambunctious, but...
And Mike, 100% serious. You know, I talked to Honey Homicide before this bout. She said there were only about 4 skaters that were skating tonight that she hadn't personally trained and worked with. What a great TXRD member and a great trainer that you've got over there in Honey Homicide, number 187.
Last jam of the evening here under penalty. This is the opportunity for Honey Dancer to really open it up.
The big question here is, can the Putas score 36 points on one jam?
This one's called off as I'm going to have to separate these two with a crowbar once again as Chicle and Rocky Casbah getting into it. Do we have an official call? Zero points for either team in that last jam. Our timekeeper, El Pelon. El Pelon, are you in the house?
Well, Mike, while we got a little bit of downtime, I want to thank again our webcast crew. Want to say hello to everybody out there on the World Wide Web. Want to say very special thanks to the hardest working crew in show business, the production crew here at TXRD.
Yeah! I would like to make sure.
She's messing with Cherry Chainsaw right now. She's taking Cherry down.
Watch out!
I'd like to remind everyone that the after party, where you can come and hang out with all those crazy ass derby girls, is at Headhunters. And it's the corner of 8th and Red River.
Elvis Detoxin tells us we are out of time. That will make it final. And I waiting on the official designation here, but looks like with 59 points, the Cherry Bombs bring it home against 22 points. For Las Putas del Fuego!
Mike, we gotta thank our fans tonight. We want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors, Mighty Aphrodite down there on the penalty wheel, and for the standing room only, we gotta thank you for making it such an exciting bout tonight. But we gotta welcome to the track the champion of tonight's bout.
That's right, the Cherry Bombs. We'd like to thank Double Dave's Pizza Works for making it possible for us to be here tonight, and of course to wash that down with Lone Star Beer.
Don's Automotive, we want to thank a very special thanks to Don's Automotive, 1636 South San Antonio, South Austin, 447-9032 if you ever have any automotive problems.
Boston Company 3502 Kirby Lane, conveniently on the corner of 35th and Kirby Lane.
Motor Blade Postering Service, Fritz Blau, if you need to reach him, 512-554-4034. And of course,
do512.com. What to do in Austin, do512.com. And the Onion Pizza. The best pizza, the most pizza, on time, all the time.
another special shout out to our girls out there in the greater Toronto area. Roller girls watching at home tonight. We love you out there, girls, and we appreciate what you're doing out there in Canada.
Rock Solid Realty. Contact Laura Crosto. That's right there in your program, rocksolidrealty.com. We got to thank Baller Entertainment tonight, Dynamite Boy for putting on a heck of a show there at halftime, and Hank of the Destruction News for opening up for us. Our referees tonight for keeping everything together, our penalty crew, our statisticians, known a little more, Cindy D. Perana and Renee Palm.
No one else to thank except for Mr. El Pelon, head of production right out here, the hardest working crew in Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. They are the production crew of TXRD.
We got DJ Drunky Spins over here, spinning up, keeping us going all night long. We've got a Puta spoon going on there. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming out here. We'll see you back here again March 8th. Once again, $10 tickets are on sale right
Do
there.
not miss an opportunity to get tickets to the next bout, March 8th.
That's right. I'm Linda Mike Whiteley.
And I'm Wesley Page.
Good night, Austin, Texas. Where are you?